Jersey, weighing in at 115 pounds, Gemma Cross.
And welcome to this week's episode of Fight Pro Wrestling. I'm Mike Valentine, sitting here with none other than Jason Heat.
That's right, Jason Heat and Mike Valentine together again, like peanut butter and jelly and something else. Because I'm both peanut butter and jelly, and Mike is just Heat.
Pennsylvania,
Some other bread.
140 pounds, J-Ro, Jenny Rose.
And we have the returning Jenny Rose here in the original version of Fight 5 years ago. We have not seen her since, and she's finally decided to come back to Fight Pro Wrestling.
There was a period of time that we called the dark days when Fight Pro Wrestling took on a little bit of a hiatus. We were figuring out how to bring you the fine quality professional wrestling you now experience every week. And during that time, Jenny Rose took the opportunity to travel the globe. She went to Japan, trained, and she's coming back a better, stronger, faster competitor. But she's going up against the enigmatic Gemma Cross, making her Fight debut. And not much is known about Gemma Cross. 2 years pro. And going up against one of the stalwarts of Fight past, Jenny Rose.
Both women seem to be evenly matched up in this situation.
Good to see Jenny Rose back.
Now, Jenny Rose was already a force to be reckoned with 5 years ago, the last time we saw her, but after all that extra training in Japan, goes for a cover.
Well, you don't get worse getting better, man. You don't get worse getting better. Gemma Cross sweeps the leg, going for her own pin. Jenny out at one.
Gemma Cross backing up.
Nice show of respect from Jenny. Looking for a test of strength right now. Gemma Cross considering, decides to go with it. Both hands locked and interfaced. And let's see, if I was going to wager, I think that Jenny is stronger, but maybe I'm wrong. Beautiful bridge, though. Jenny powering back up. Looking to take Jenna down. Avoiding getting on the shoulders. Both of them pretty evenly matched in that. Jenny decides she's had enough and going for the arm in a different way.
Jenny Rose has really been working over that arm for the majority of this match so far.
She's got a game plan. She's sticking to it. Looks like it's going pretty well so far. You know, you can't grab with a hand that doesn't work. One of the many important things that I learned back in the day.
And a shoulder block from Jenny Rose.
Terrible learning experience, but I learned it. Arm drag takedown. Now, I was asking my man on the street, El O'Neill, if he had any information about Gemma Cross. And even he, El O'Neill, the man with the ear to the ground and a slithery sense of sound, did not have a lot of information about Gemma. Oh, but looks like that arm might be hurt worse than we thought.
Gemma Cross staying on the outside and far away from Jenny Rose as she can.
Well, that's smart strategy. Stay away from the person punching you.
Oh, and gets right on Jenny. Going for the cover.
Foot immediately on the ropes. You see that? She went for the pin, and without even trying to waste any energy kicking out, because it does take a lot out of you to push someone's body off of you, Jenny immediately just put her foot right on the ropes. Knew exactly where she was and knew how to expend as little energy as possible to make sure that she stays fresh and energetic for this match.
Off the ropes and a kick to the chest.
Gemma waiting for her to get up just to knock her back down, going for another cover, and still a 1 count. I think Gemma's realizing that she needs to wear Jenny down. You see, instead of just taking those kicks and strikes, Jenny immediately rolls her back, but she's really now trying to take the wind out of her sails. She's trying to wear her out so she can keep her down, pulling and wrenching on that neck.
And Jenny Rose looks like she's able to get to the rope.
Jenny's had great ring positioning this entire match.
Fighting her way out of this. And a hard slap.
And even harder forearms right to the chest.
Hard forearm into the corner, rolling out.
Well, if one was good, two's twice as good. That's math.
Suplex center of the ring. Goes for the cover. Gemma Cross kicking out at 1. Now working over that leg.
Yeah, I think she's just trying to pick every single body part she can and just take it out a little bit at a time until Gemma's got nothing left.
So Gemma Cross kicking her way out of that one.
And pulling into a half crab. Jenny's had great ring positioning this entire match, but this is the first submission that it really feels like she's dead center in the ring. You can see she's trying to reach for that rope, and if she can pull herself by the elbow, she might get there, but this is the most she's been in any of these holds. Oh, and she does get to the rope, and you see what Gemma is doing. She is beginning to really wear Jenny down, making it harder and harder for her to get out, making it harder and harder for her to get to the ropes. It's not a quick game plan, but it is effective.
Gemma Cross with those chops to the chest, and now bringing Jenny Rose into the corners.
Later tonight, we've got an incredible main event as Ricky Reyes goes up against Sicend. We heard that challenge made last week, and it has been accepted.
Gemma Cross choking out Jenny Rose into the corner.
The elbow so nice, she hit her in the face with it twice. Signaling for something big, snapmare, heads to the ropes, and a kick right to the front of the face.
Goes for another cover. And Jenny Rose able to push off at 1.
Going back to that strategy of just trying to wear her down. Wearing her down, keep going at it. Unlike Bobby Shields has been doing with Tanner Reynolds. Coming out and attacking him, making it perfectly clear that he intends to do whatever he needs to do. Oh wait, going for a cover. 2 count on Jenny Rose from Gemma Cross. Going right back for it. Oh, just a 1 count this time. But that he's going to do everything he can to make sure that Tanner Reynolds loses that title. And the first opportunity is next week, when Ernie Osiris goes up against Tanner Reynolds for the fight championship. Ernie's on a bit of a win streak, 3-0. Tanner is also undefeated in fight. Who do you think gets it?
That's a very tough question because they are going up in a hybrid match. So you do have Tanner Reynolds who's going to need to get 2 wins in a row if he wants to keep his undefeated streak going.
Both these ladies hoping to begin an undefeated streak right now. As Jenny makes her return to fight, Gemma makes her debut. Fisherman suplex and only 2. She threw out the net, she threw out the hook, but just couldn't quite land it with the bait.
Gemma Cross with that kick. Looked like right to the throat. Goes for the cover again.
That same very unconventional cover, all of the weight being pushed right onto that stomach region, which causes you to really have to tense up your entire lower body. Roll up. Jenny Rose almost got it with that.
Gemma Cross going for something here.
Kind of a version of a Kid Crusher from back in the day, but it's reversed. Jenny Rose getting in, calling for it, looking to call her own shot, coming in with that stretch.
And we've seen her working that arm earlier.
Oh, right in the center of the ring, and Gemma Cross in her debut, unfortunately, has to tap out. Jenny Rose in a victorious return to the island of misfit fighters. Not the way Gemma thought I was hoping this was going to go tonight, but one loss is, it's tough, it's hard, but it's not the end of the world, you know? There will be more opportunities for Gemma Cross.
Jenny Rose extending her hand.
Jenny is a class act. Oh, really nice. Oh! And Gemma's not. That's what we've learned. We've learned that Gemma is not a nice person. Jenny went in for that handshake, and Gemma went in to take her out.
I don't even know how to start off by talking about Ron Holiday. You just see Ron Holiday, and you know everything you need to know about Ron Holiday.
Today is his day because every day is a holiday. Ron Holiday is here and ready to roll, and you know what? Things are looking up for Ron. In the past, he's had to go up against Mr. Grimm, he's had to go up against Beastman, but today, Ron is ready for what comes. He's ready to take the day as it's here.
His opponent from Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 450 pounds, the weight of the world, Cory Bush.
Oh, that's not good.
Today is the worst day of Ron Holiday's life. There has never been a worse day. The sun has stopped shining, the rains have come out from the clouds, and gravity is about to exert its weighty toll upon him because Ron Holiday goes up against the weight of the world, Cory Bush.
Now,
did you see his face, by the way, when they announced just how much Cory weighs, and Ron was like, oh, what? No, I don't want to do this anymore.
yeah, I'm pretty sure when you hear 450 pounds, there's only one guy in the locker room that fits.
Yeah, there's only one reaction. I don't want to do this anymore. Take me home.
And Cory Bush,
You can see Ron like really weighing his prospects right now, going, okay, if I talk to him, if I just go slowly and stretch.
Well, he does want to stretch. I mean,
absolutely.
you want to be prepared for somebody like Cory Bush.
No, being limber can make all the difference. 100%. Sound strategy by Ron Holiday. Now he's ready, going after
Oh!
it. He's dead.
Giant spear in the center of the ring.
Oh, that's stretching for nothing.
I mean, Cory Bush. Oh. Yeah, we've seen this one before.
He's calling for it.
The weight of the world itself.
Street pancake. 1, 2, 3.
That really wasn't a surprise.
Bobby Shields, I got a message just for you specifically. I saw that you took down the beast, and that just makes me oh so interested. And that doesn't bode well for you.
We are backstage with Ernie Osiris. Ernie, next week, your fight championship match against Tanner Reynolds. What does this mean to you?
What does this mean to me? Let me ask you, have you ever lost anything? Have you ever lost everything? Because I lost everything. Professional wrestling, I lost it. Because of what? Because of my own addictions. Because of my problems. I never thought I would get another chance at this. I never thought I would have a chance to even fight for a championship ever again in wrestling. But here I am, in my redemption story. Next week, Tanner Reynolds and I are going toe-to-toe. and I know what he's capable of. I know what he can do. He calls himself the Dream Killer. I said I'm the Dream Catcher, and I'm not losing my dream this time. I have a burning desire, and that's to be the face of Fight.
The following match is a hybrid match. That means this will be 2 out of 3 falls with no countout and a 15-minute time limit. From Riot City, weighing in at 180 pounds, Sicend!
And it is main event time here this week at Fight Pro Wrestling Hybrid Contest. We saw the challenge last week that
But last week, Ricky Reyes came out to make a statement. He beat up 2 people and decided to take a powder before he had to go up against both of Riot City. It looks like he's here to make another statement, come in, taking out Sicend right from behind.
threw him right into that ring post.
Yeah, Ricky Reyes is not about your challenges. Ricky Reyes is not about your sass. Ricky Reyes is about crippling people.
We have some management in the back, and we have Mac Mayhem out here checking up on Sicend.
Yeah, Sicend's not getting up.
I mean, that's a straight unprotected shot to the post there. I
Not
mean,
getting in the ring either, being taken to the back.
Well, you have to wonder what's going on here. We have a main event that we need to do. Oh, Mac Mayhem.
Mac Mayhem's in the ring.
Yeah, the ref just asked for the bell.
Well, looks like I'm getting word that Sicend unfortunately suffered an injury in that attack. Sicend's a tough guy. He would be fighting if he could, but he can't, and so immediately Mac Mayhem comes in to handle the business of Riot City's Most Wanted.
Hybrid match, best 2 out of 3 falls with no count out, 15-minute time limit.
Yep, we heard from ring announcer David Dare that this was going to be a hybrid match. It looks like with Mac subbing in, we're still going with that 2 out of 3 falls. Now, real quick, because I do want to make sure that we address what happened just before. You were talking about the fact that a loss from to Cory Bush by Ron Holiday was not surprising. You are correct. Great journalism. But what was surprising is what he said afterwards. He saw that a few weeks ago, Bobby Shields defeated Beastman. And it looks like that somehow put Bobby Shields on Cory Bush's radar.
I'm pretty sure that's not a radar you want to be on. Just if Cory Bush has you in his sights, you do have to keep an eye. Like, always be looking behind your back.
That is an orbit you don't want to be around, and it's an orbit that will draw you in. There's a lot of mass that's there to take you out.
Ricky Reyes with that hard shot. Now, Mac Mayhem is known for his hard strikes and his ability to take a lot of punishment. This is definitely going to be a good challenge for Ricky Reyes if he really wants to prove that, he's someone to be reckoned
Go for
with.
the cover. Mac Mayhem, listen, here's the thing. Ricky Reyes has nothing to prove to you. Ricky Reyes is coming off of 2 consecutive victories. Ricky Reyes just took out Sicend, one half of Riot City's Most Wanted. Ricky Reyes does what he wants because he's the Cuban crippler. And Ricky Reyes did just get suplexed, but he's going to get back up, and he's going to kick a man in the face. I believe it.
Delayed vertical suplex. Mac Mayhem taking a little bit of time to stay on Ricky. The hard knee to the side of the head.
No frills, all fight Mac Mayhem. He is just an absolute explosive bundle of power. Going for that cover. 2. And we're still in the first fall of this 2 out of 3 falls match. Now here's the thing. Do you think that Ricky knew that taking out Sicend, Mac would come in? Do you think he knew do you think he was out there specifically to injure him?
Well, goes for the cover and hooking the tights.
Ref didn't see it, and that's the 3 count. That's the first of potentially 3 falls in this match.
So Mac Mayhem now down. And Ricky Reyes able to sneak that win in there. Taking a little bit of time outside of the ring.
Winner of the first fall in this best of 3, Ricky Reyes.
Reyes looks like he took a hard hit to his teeth, but
Mac Mayhem does not look happy.
no, his best friend and tag team partner just got injured. He's wrestling a match he wasn't expecting to, and he just lost the first fall. I'm not surprised he's not throwing a hooray party of happiness. He's going to go out here and he's going to try and beat up the guy who beat up his best friend.
And tossing Reyes right into the post there.
If you had friends, you'd understand.
And just taking him around. There is no count out, so they could stay out here all day if they wanted to.
God, you could just hear that head smack directly into that metal.
Hard chop.
Mac Mayhem is one of the hardest strikers in the entire roster. Literally, like, when his hand hits Ricky's chest, I feel blood vessels popping. It's like
Oh.
Capillaries explode into firework of blood explosions inside of his chest. That is what a Mac Mayhem slap does.
And Ricky Reyes able to get control of that situation and toss Mac Mayhem into the corner.
What did I tell you when to do? I told you he was going to kick someone in the head. What did he do? He kicked someone in the head. That's because Ricky Reyes knows what works and what doesn't. And you know what works 9 times out of 10? Kicking someone in the head.
Now Ricky Reyes staying on the assault, not giving Mac Mayhem any time to recover and going right after that arm.
Well, I think it looked like he took out Sicend's leg, so if he breaks Mac Mayhem's arm, he can leave tonight with a matching set. I have to imagine when Ricky Reyes, when he was a kid, which is hard to think of, hard to imagine, but when he was and he played with his action figures, that they lasted very long. I just imagine an entire assembly of little plastic figurines missing various limbs and extremities. I don't think he ever grew out of that. Oh, God.
Hard shot into the corner and immediately staying on him.
Arm wrench. What's great about both these guys is it's just I'm gonna beat you. You know, I'm just gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hit you as hard as possible. I'm gonna do it with speed and power. And it doesn't have to be pretty because it's just brutal.
Mac Mayhem able to get up to his feet, but still has his arm trapped by Reyes, doing everything he can to get out of it.
Well, Mac Mayhem, one half of Riot City's Most Wanted, is beloved here in Rockville, Maryland. This whole area is their hometown. This is all Riot City, you know what I mean?
Goes for the cover. And Mac Mayhem able to kick out at 2.
Ricky Reyes is a man with very little to prove, but a lot to conquer, and I think next up for conquest is Riot City.
Ricky Reyes arguing with David here.
Oh, he's not arguing, he's educating. He is teaching him exactly how the count goes. It goes 1, 2, 3, because I think that man didn't understand because he stopped at 2.
Oh, and Mac Mayhem absorbing that kick.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he's gaining energy from it. Third hard kick right to the chest and arm. And Mac is just embracing the pain, getting to his feet and striking elbows right into Ricky's face. Going to the ropes.
Oh, we've seen that knockout hit before.
Absolutely, going for it. Taking him for a spin. This defeated Steve Gaspar, but not Mac Mayhem.
Mac Mayhem able to kick out at 2. Ricky Reyes.
Just as astonished as I am, we have seen that move destroy a man before, but Mac Mayhem is not an ordinary man. He's a mayhem of a man, and he is a... I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be honest, he's a big, beautiful man. I am just a huge fan of both of these guys. I think they're two of the most exciting wrestlers.
Quick roll up. And Mac Mayhem able to get a fall.
Tie score, ladies and gentlemen, 1-1.
The winner of the second fall, Mac Mayhem.
This was not Ricky Reyes' game plan. You know what I mean? His game plan is attack Sicend, take him out, prove that nobody tries to call out Ricky Reyes. Maybe, if Mac gets in, take him out, 2 straight falls, go home, be in a bad mood alone.
Ricky Reyes now trying to wear down Mac Mayhem, center of the ring. Fans getting behind him.
We'll see if this is enough to put Mac away. He has already been wrestling for quite a while. This is a 15-minute time limit, so there's every possibility that if neither of these guys can put the other one away, in the next 5 or 6 minutes that we could see a draw.
Mac Mayhem finally up to his feet, battling his way out of this.
The thing with Riot City Most Wanted is what you see is what you get. These are just 2 guys who like to fight. They like to take a drink, they like to hang out with their friends, and they like to beat people up, especially when those people are taking advantage of some of their trainees.
Goes for that hard hit, ducks under.
Exploder! Suplex by Mac Mayhem. You gotta love the variety of Mac's arsenals. Yes, he's got his strikes. Yes, he's got all of his incredible momentum attacks where he's able to bound very quickly off the ropes, but he also has this impressive array of lifts and suplexes. Ricky going for a cover? Only 2.
Mac Mayhem with a spinning heel kick to the stomach. Another roll-up. Oh, and Ricky Reyes grabs the rope and able to get his second fall in this 2 out of 3 falls contest. And immediately just goes straight to the back.
I told you, he was here for a thing. He was going to beat
And
people
the
up,
winner is
get the victory,
Ricky
go home.
Reyes.
That's a tough break for Mac Mayhem. And a tough break for Sicend. I wonder when we'll see Sicend in the ring again. Riot City's Most Wanted is a prominent tag team. If Sicend is significantly injured, Ricky Reyes did more than just beat Mac Mayhem tonight. He may have done him significant financial harm in the future if they're not able to wrestle together. We'll find out more next week on Fight Pro Wrestling with our main event for the title.